Hello everyone, welcome back for another Let's Peek, and this week, as you see, we are playing a game from 2013 called the Stanley Parable. I'm sure that, well, just about all of you will probably know what the Stanley Parable is, but there is a reason I am doing this. You see, much like when I got Hand of Fate last month, this month my indie box was the Stanley Parable. And as I already have a copy of the game on Steam, I've now got an extra copy of the Stanley Parable. In and of itself, this is not a terrible thing, but near the end of the video, I may just find a way to give you guys a chance to win it. The backup copy I have. It's a Steam code. We'll figure something out. So anyway, let's take a look at this. So if you have never seen it before, you'll get an idea what's going on. If you have seen it before, I don't know if I'll show you anything new. Probably not, since it's not going to be that long of a video. At some point in the far-off future, I may actually do a full run of the Stanley Parable and get all the endings except the 4-hour ending, and those of you that play the game works. If you were hoping for that, I hope you're disappointed and ashamed of yourself for hoping I will spend 4 hours playing that minigame. It ain't happening. Ever. I didn't do it originally, not going to do it now. But anyway, I played this game, over 2 years ago. But, considering I just got the spare copy, let's take a look, and maybe, just maybe, there's someone out there that hasn't had this game, and, well, would like a copy of it. We'll find out. You're not going to see my mouse cursor because I have it hidden, because, well, if I don't, it'll be right in the middle of the screen the entire time. So anyway.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winding, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And now we have control. So we can look around. We can move using WASD, but we can't really interact with anything out here. There are a few things we'll be able to interact with. Mostly, we can't even take our phone off of hold or answer the message or whatever that particular button lit up signifies. Been a long time since I've seen a phone like that. We all have VoIP phones at work. So anyway, let's do what the narrator says we will do. Uh-oh. Door to our office locked behind us. We're stuck out here now.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
So let's keep going, shall we? I have to show this
I have
off.
to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
So as you can tell, the narrator is a bit of a smartass. And I'm clicking fairly furiously, but it's only registering about one a second.
I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417, okay. Gotta find 417. Where is it? It's not here. But yeah, this is a fairly empty office environment. Who left their computer on? Don't waste energy. .417 around here. Nope, that's the 450s over there. That's 420. Where have you left? Man, people leaving all their computers on. We didn't need to leave that up. That might have been company secrets. Ah, there's 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Was that back here? Ah, yeah, it was.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
And yes, there is a reason I am showing this off.
Now, back to door number 437.
Why? Come on, we already clicked that one. Show me new and exciting doors, narrator. Come on.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Okay, let's see if I can find employee 419.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I'm glad he's happy about this.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
He's getting way too excited about this. But that's good. I like the enthusiasm.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking indeed? I was thinking that, hey, it was definitely worth showing that one off for the Let's Play. Or, well, Let's Peek anyway. And show that listening to the narrator is a good idea. Sometimes. But anyway, now that we've done that, you will kind of see just where where this game kind of leans as far as a sense of humor and such.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Will that be my left or someone else's left? I guess that is his left, so we will do that. And the door closed behind us. Definitely can't get back to our office now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The whiteboard manager. R.I.P. Franz. Huh. Get Chris out of the broom closet? Huh. Who moved my desk? Paper synergizing guy? Okay. Neat. What is hot? Profits. Yes, profits. Profits are hot. Monetize free to play. For a game made in 2013, that actually became way too prescient today. Man. Hey, is Chris in there? It's a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yeah, there's not much here. There's a broom.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I guess you're right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Boy, where are we that we've got a white void outside? Huh. Is this the afterlife? Yeah, door doesn't open. Aww. The bathroom's closed. I can't close that. But the narrator can. Doesn't look like the boss is in there. Should I walk into my boss's office? I mean, he's not in here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
No, I can't play the piano.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
And now we have a cursor.
Stanley just sat around twiddling, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I guess I don't have much of a choice. Can't leave, can I? Nope. Okay. Why is there a generator shining a floodlight on a secret door? Seems like a waste of a generator to me. I haven't been told to hit the button. Kinda hard to see back here. Oh well. Guess I don't have too many other places to go. Elevator is moving kinda quick there.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Where are my
Why did he
feet?
feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Huh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But escape. Well, he did give us an achievement. Let's humor him. Big, dark room. Huh.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Television screens, huh? Could be solar panels. But I'm willing to believe the narrator for the time being.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, there's our desk. So what else is around here? Oh, someone got fired. I can't get a better look at that monitor though. Oh well. Let's move on. Aw, many people got fired. Huh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under
Pirate?
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Pirate.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
Where am I going?
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Apparently.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
That's an awfully big button with a number marked on it. Don't think it does anything. Can't really see that mind
And when at
control.
last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Can't quite read what that says in the corner down there. Mind control system something. I can't get any closer to that screen. Nope. Let's do what the narrator says.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
He did? You sure about that? I guess we are, because we literally have nowhere else we can go. Huh.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
And that is one ending out of many. For when you finish, it just kind of warps you right back to the start, and you can, well, look at other things. Computer's still here. This is our office.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Aw,
What
close
could it
again.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are you sure that's where we went? So I have a feeling we need to look at a detour. Because what happens if you don't do exactly what the narrator says? What happens if you explore other paths? This layout looks a little different than the last time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You sure about that? What happens if right at the very beginning, the first real choice we have, we go the other way?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps. But then perhaps he just doesn't want to listen to what a marginally smug narrator has to do to, has to tell him.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I would be drinking it in if you'd give me a freaking can. $1.25 for a can, though?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is, hey. Don't badmouth the lounge. Break rooms are important.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Coffee nut. It is possible, but not really likely.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Can you open the blinds? Or is that just more white void back there, probably? Oh, well.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Or not.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Drafting table. Why is there a drafting table back here near a warehouse? I mean, it doesn't make much sense to have a drafting table here. I don't even see a good blueprint development tube. Huh. Oh well. So, now what? Oh, we don't have a key card. Oh well. Guess the only way we can really go is right here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting,
gotta be careful.
Stanley.
We could
Someone
just
you've
fall
forgotten.
right off the edge if we're not
Please,
careful, huh?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her, huh?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
How long is it gonna ring? This looks a little bit like an interrogation room. Oh well, guess we don't have much choice in here.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Nope.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, come on. Hey, anyone open the door? No? Ah.
This
go in
is a
there
very
either.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press P on your keyboard. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press O.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told
Oh
to do.
God, my house
pushing
is
a
becoming
button.
my office.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer.
And my wife is gone now. Fantastic.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Because listening to you has gone well so far.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's
pretty much our
electing to
office
kill
now.
himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again.
I'd rather not die, though.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
The end is never the end. That is what that means. That no matter which ending you get, you always return right back to the start. Sometimes, things will be waiting for you. Most times they won't. But that is the base idea behind the Stanley Parable. So, I mentioned something about a giveaway, earlier in this video, right at the very beginning. For those of you that saw this, don't have the game, and would like a copy of it, like I said, I've got one spare copy. So, what I am going to do is what I did last time. And there will be a link somewhere. I'm going to put a link somewhere in this video. Not exactly sure where. It may be right at the beginning. It may be close to when I'm speaking now. But I will just kind of randomly pick a point. Somewhere on this video, I will put a link to another video. Go comment on that video. And, yeah. Everyone who comments on that
Stanley
video...
stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying.
41
So far,
consecutive
he's doing
years.
excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Let's do that. But anyway, comment on the video. There will be an annotation linking to it, wherever it may be. And, yeah. But don't worry, even if you're on mobile, you will be able to see where the annotation would be. You won't be able to click on it, so get yourself to a PC or something. Because you're going to kind of need a PC to play this game anyway, so hey, watch this on a web browser. It'll make things easier for everybody. But no, there's an annotation hidden somewhere in this video. Click on it, get taken to an unlisted video of mine, and comment on that video. After about a week or so, I'll go through there, and out of all the people that comment on it, I will have a random drawing, and whoever gets it, I'll give my Steam key to. Seems like a good thing. At least, you know, for me. Someone else gets to experience this game, and I don't waste a perfectly good copy. So anyway, take care everyone. I will see you all back next time for a new Let's Peek. Although it may not be a new game, it will be a new Let's Peek. It's like this is not a new game. It's almost 3 years old now. Anyway, so take care everyone. See you later.